Hey everyone, it's Lucy from KBeautyHobbit.com. Last time I did an empties video, I asked if you preferred that format or if you wanted to see more of a faves and fails. I asked the same thing on my Instagram and in my Facebook group, and a lot of you wanted to see the faves and fails format, so we're gonna try that. I'll still do an empties one, maybe on a quarterly basis or maybe once every 6 months. We'll kind of see how many I pile up. But here are some of my recent fails and faves. Let's start with a fail. This is Whamisa Fermented Organic Seeds Lip Moisture. It's a lip balm, and I kind of laugh when I read the whole moisture thing because that's gotta be a practical joke. There's nothing moisturizing about this. It is so hard. I used to make my own lip balm ages ago, so I have a very basic understanding of what goes into it, and this is almost like they didn't put anything except for wax in it. Like you can see, it's not even leaving anything on my palm, and I'm pushing pretty hard. I think I could probably hammer nails into the wall with this if I tried. This thing retails for $12, and it is awful. I actually ended up giving myself a little bit of lip irritation trying to get it to go on because I thought, well, maybe if I rubbed a little bit it would melt and kind of apply easier. Not so much. It's just horrible. So I asked my husband what he thought of it, and he's always an optimist. He goes, well, at least it's not greasy. And like, yeah, it's not greasy, it's not oily, it's nothing. I'm just going to toss it because what am I gonna do with it? I can't really give it to anybody, and I can't even put it on my heels because the thing won't melt at all. A huge fave, not a new product to me, but kind of a renewed fave this month, is the Heimish Dailism mascara. This is my old tube. It's not expired or anything, it's just not very shiny and pretty anymore. It has my fingerprints on it. I just received a new one that I ordered off of Yes Style, so it's pretty normal looking brush and everything. What makes this mascara so amazing is it's a tubing mascara. It goes on really easily and it sets, and then it's not waterproof, but it doesn't smudge or run. To remove it, just get it really wet, and then these fibers, not fibers, these tubes, it kind of encases your eyelashes in this tube thing. They just come off very easily like fibers. They look like spider legs a little bit when you wash them off, but it's amazing because they don't dissolve in water. They just slide off, no damage to the eyelashes. But because they don't dissolve in water, you don't get raccoon eyes. There's no residue, they just come off. And if you get, let's say, rained on, or maybe if you cry, as long as you don't rub your eyes and don't touch the lashes, just let it dry again, it's not going to disturb your mascara. But again, it's just so easy to remove. I love it. The reason it's a renewed fave this month is because I tried this mascara. This is Kiss Me Heroin. It's a very, very, very popular line of mascaras, but this specific one is the Micro Cara. And normally Kiss Me Heroin mascaras are great. They're very, very waterproof. You usually need a special remover for this. This one is a micro one, and for some reason it's just horrible. I don't know if I got somehow an older tube. It wasn't expired, it wasn't opened. I bought it on Yes Style, so it's from a reputable site, but it just doesn't do anything for my lashes. I have fairly long but very blonde lashes, and they're not very thick. This makes them a little bit darker, but not thicker or longer. So it's just if I took my natural lashes and made them black, but that's it. No thickness, no length added, no curl, and it takes more than just one coat to even get them black. So not a fave, and unfortunately, because of the nature of this product, I can't even pass it on to anybody. I'm just going to have to, I think, dispose of it after I publish my review, but not great. I have another fail-ish here that kind of makes this a little bit better. I'll explain. So this is the Etude House mascara fixer. It's a base coat for mascara, so it's like white mascara, and you put it on first and it makes your lashes a little bit thicker, and then you put regular mascara on. So first I tried to use this product together with my Heimish mascara, which really didn't do much. So this probably made the lashes thicker, but the Heimish mascara is already so good. I don't really need that with it. What it did do is made the Heimish mascara not easy to remove because it stuck so much to this on my lashes that I now needed to use cleansing oil right on the eyelashes or eye makeup remover to get those both off. So that didn't work. But because I have this thing that really doesn't do much for my lashes, I used it on top of this Etude House, and then together they added up to somewhat decent eye look, but still not very dramatic whatsoever. Not something I would purchase or recommend, but at least they were somewhat usable together, and I tried to use as much as I could before giving up and just ordering a new Heimish. My next fave is such an awesome product, even for somebody who's a total noob at makeup like I am. This is the Saem Tip Concealer. This is the brightener version, so it's extra bright. It also comes in a couple of colors. I have this one, and then I have one of the colors. It is so nice. I am not great at makeup whatsoever, and typically I don't even wear foundation or BB cream. I just do powder and mascara, and that's it, and some eyebrow products. But I have these dark circles that are mostly just the way my face is structured. No matter how much sleep I get, even when I was a child, I always had them. It's just the way my eyes are set. My children also have them, so it's probably nothing I can address with any topical products. However, this brightener, especially if I do one dot of that and one dot of the other color and kind of blend them together with my fingers under the eyes, and I try to focus on just this inner area and not cake it all over because I don't want it to settle into creases. It is just amazing. And bonus, these are $5 or under, so very, very affordable. It's a doe foot applicator, pretty standard. Back in 2020, when we all lost our social lives, I started watching a lot of YouTube makeup videos, and I found Robert Welsh, who is amazing, and he has this concealer technique that he says he didn't invent, but I definitely learned it from him, where he just does a couple dots here, a couple dots here, and then blend it out instead of what we see sometimes on TikTok and on Instagram where people just slather concealer. So I use that technique and it works really well. No creasing. I'm wearing this right now actually, and I can see the difference. Maybe you can't, but if you go back to some of my older videos before I did any concealer, you might notice a difference. An oldie but goodie and a renewed fave this month is this by Wishtrend Acid Duo 2% Mild Gel Cleanser. I've used this a lot in the past. I've reviewed it and then I kind of tabled it because I had other cleansers to use to try and review, but now that this is close to out, I've been using it a lot because, to be honest, I want some room in my bathroom, so I'm trying to finish off some of the products so I can introduce new ones. And it's just so lovely. It's very gentle. I use it as a second cleanser in the evenings. If you are somebody who cleanses in the mornings, this is probably a really good first or only morning cleanser, so I'm enjoying it. It foams a little bit, it's very gentle, and because it's slightly acidic, it makes the skin very smooth and very soft without irritating it. I even use it sometimes on the same night I use a retinoid and I've had no reactions. Always, always, always go by what your skin needs. Definitely spot test things and check, and if you're just introducing retinoids, go slow, etc, etc. But I've been using retinoids for a very long time now, so that even together they work well for me without irritation, and it's just lovely. It has a very, very, very faint scent, no specific fragrance as far as I remember, and it's just lovely. This is such a huge fail and I'm very disappointed because it's not cheap. Even though I didn't pay for it, I got it as PR, it still just frustrates me on behalf of anybody who may have paid for it. Although I have seen some positive reviews online as well. All skin is different, and then I think sometimes some people are more inclined to love a product when it comes as PR just because of our innate sense of gratitude for receiving things free sometimes. So take everyone's, including my own reviews, with a grain of salt. This is Logically Skin Clay Mask, Clarifying Green Mask. It is so incredibly irritating. It is a clay-based mask. It's supposed to be good for the appearance of pores. It advertises itself as cooling. And normally I don't have a problem with any alcohol in skincare or anything that smells like mint. My skin is pretty resilient, even though it can get red easily because it's so fair, but I don't necessarily get irritated or broken out or get burning or stinging or anything like that. This mask, I can't even keep it on for the suggested 10 to 15 minutes. It just starts to really irritate my skin and I can feel that really uncomfortable tingling in a bad way. Not a good experience at all. It's very harsh. I can't even pass it on to anybody in good conscience. I'm not sure what to do with it. I've tried using it as just a spot treatment if I have some blemishes, but then I'm thinking, okay, if this is so irritating on my skin when it's healthy, I don't really want to use it on compromised skin barrier like a breakout. So I'm a little stuck with it. I'm not sure what to do with it. Somebody recommended using it as a foot scrub, like foot wash, and maybe, but also it is pricey and that just feels wasteful too. So I don't know. If you have any ideas on what to do with this, let me know. Otherwise I might just suffer through it, using it maybe just on my nose and see how that goes. I don't know. I hate wasting things, but my body is also not a trash can. This is such a fave. This is Chasing Rabbit's Green Golden Ruler Cream, and you may have seen it in my by Wishtrend or Wishtrend Black Friday special. I did a little unboxing for them, and this came in it. And even in that video, as I was swatching it, it was basically an instant favorite. By now I've tried it a lot more than in that video, and I love it. It smells amazing, has this fresh, very mild scent, has a gel texture. It's made with probiotics, although I'm not sure how much research there is yet to the probiotics applied topically. I think it's an emerging field, but that's what the texture looks like. And it is wonderful. I have combination skin with an oily T-zone and dry to normal the rest of the face. It is cold right now, winter and dry. Normally I can get away with just using SPF in the morning and not a dedicated moisturizer. However, when the weather is the way it is right now and it's just dry, I do sometimes use a gel cream or something light like that before my SPF. So I've been using this. It almost doesn't look like I made a dent in it, but I've been using it. It just doesn't take much. I've scraped off kind of some stuff off the lid too. I expect this jar to last me a very long time just because it really doesn't take much at all. It will be just fine for evening as well, but right now I'm using other products in the evening that are not as light and cosmetically elegant for mornings as this one is. So I follow a lot of different creators on YouTube, and Dr. Dre is one of my favorites. She does the faves and fails videos as well, and she usually includes some stuff that's not skincare. I don't have any illusions or any aspirations to become as influential as Dr. Dre. She's amazing, but I know she usually includes stuff that's not just skincare in her monthly faves and fails, and if you want to see some of that, let me know. I do have one non-skincare item today just as a trial, and I got it for Christmas. It's a Corksicle R2D2 cup. Look how cool it is. It's so cute. It's enameled stainless steel, and then it has this plastic lid that locks or unlocks. So I usually use water bottles. My favorite ones are Takea. I have a whole bunch of them in different sizes. This one is my home one. It's 24 ounce, and then I have a 40 ounce one that I take to work with me. But at home sometimes it's nice just to drink from a glass. I always forget which glass was mine, so they all end up in the sink all the time. This one, now I know this one is mine, and it's great. So a friend sent it to me for Christmas, and I am super grateful. And inside of it was a little stuffed Grogu, or Baby Yoda as people would refer to him, in a Santa outfit, which was super, super cute. Well, that was my very first faves and fails video. I've done some favorites separately, I've done fails separately, I've done the best of 2021 and the best of 2020 and the worst of 2020 and all these other things, but this kind of format is my first one. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any ideas, or if you want to, I don't know, hear about my favorite books and my favorite movies and favorite video games and some of the other stuff I'm into. I will see you in my next video. You can find me on Instagram at KBeautyHobbit, my blog, KBeautyHobbit.com, and in my Facebook group, Korean Beauty Fanatics. We are very close to 70,000 members now, and just keeps growing. It's amazing. Thank you very much for watching. See you in my next one. Until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much. Bye.